Zim the Wooden Boy. A kind woodcarver named Geppetto lives alone in a small village. Geppetto wishes he had a child to love and care for. He begins carving a wooden boy from a special piece of wood. The wooden boy is finished and named Zim. Geppetto admires Zim and hopes he could become real. That night, a magical fairy appears at the workshop. The fairy brings Zim to life with her magic. Zim opens his eyes and meets Geppetto for the first time. The fairy tells Zim that he can become a real boy if he is brave, honest, and kind. The next morning, Geppetto sends Zim to school. Zim happily starts walking toward the schoolhouse. Along the way, a sneaky fox and a sly cat stop him. They convince Zim to skip school and join them for fun. Zim follows them to a colorful puppet show. He spends the entire day watching the performance. As evening arrives, Zim finally returns home. Geppetto asks where he has been all day. Zim lies and says he went straight to school. His wooden nose suddenly grows longer. The fairy appears and explains that lies make his nose grow. Ashamed, Zim apologizes and promises to tell the truth. Later, Zim meets a group of mischievous boys. They invite him to a magical place called Pleasure Island. At first, Zim enjoys the endless games and fun. He notices that children who misbehave are turning into donkeys. Frightened, Zim escapes from Pleasure Island. He learns that Geppetto has disappeared while searching for him. Zim discovers that Geppetto has been swallowed by a giant whale. Zim bravely rescues Geppetto, and together they escape from the whale. The fairy rewards Zim's honesty, kindness, and courage by turning him into a real boy, and he happily returns home with Geppetto. The end.